Pisces, hi, welcome to my channel. So today we have a reading for you, no particular subject. We're going to do, what have I done? We've done my version of a Celtic cross this week, and at the end there'll be an opportunity for an extended where we'll dive in deeper. You can watch this for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury, North Node, or if any of those planets are currently transiting your 12th house, this could be for you. You guys know the drill. Thank you for all the support. Whatever way it's come, it's fantastic. It allows me to continue this. It's very much appreciated, so thank you very much indeed. Cross watchers, you're more than welcome. Message may well be for you. All the information is in the description box. Just hit the more button below. Do be mindful of the impersonators on Instagram. I will never contact you for private reads, etc. The only way to book is via the website link. So if anybody's approaching you, it is not me, okay? Happy New Year to you guys. Thank you for the birthday messages yesterday, for those that sent. It was very nice, thank you. And let's dive in. So, Pisces, two more. What do we got? Ooh. Oh, I love it. It's your card, the Hangman. This is, new vision, new perspective. In the Osho Zen that I'm using afterwards, we've got the moon here with the past lives, another sort of Piscean energy. In that deck, it's called New Vision. I think you're seeing things from a very, very different perspective now. Maybe stepping into a very authentic version of you, who knows? Crossing you. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. Root of the matter. Recent past. What you want. What's coming in. How you see yourself. How others see you. Advice and potential outcome. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Chariot, the Five of Swords, Six of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, Four of Cups, Three of Pentacles. Ooh. There is reciprocated, there's going to be an energy of that Six of Pentacles with the Knight of Cups. Just feels like there's a give and take here of emotions. Five of Swords is Venus and Aquarius. So the Empress meets the Star card. But it also, it's kind of, if you look at Venus meets Uranus, it's very unorthodox type of connection. You know, this could be different walks of life, different countries, different I don't know, age gaps. There could be anything. It tends to be something very, very different. Right. Interesting. I think you're finding one day you're going to awake in the morning and those things of the past that took so much of your time, energy, maybe caused a bit of anxiety. It's just going to completely dissolve and you're going to be into a state of peace. There's a need to just, it's like no longer hurts. You're no longer hurt, you're no longer mad, you're not even bothered. There's something that is, you're just going to be enjoying this feeling of peace that's coming. But it takes some sort of awareness here. So we've got the Hangman. Crossing you is the Three of Wands. Now the Three of Wands is Sun in Aries. As well, I always say the Three of Wands, ships coming in. Ships can't come in if there's choppy waters, they can't dock. Choppy waters can be emotions, it could be overthinking, whatever it is that's stopping that calm water. It could be a lack of surrender. for me, the Sun in Aries, so the Sun card meets the Emperor. Emperor and the Hanged Man tends to be something that's kind of rigid and controlled. There's a loosening up here. It's actually, I was walking through town this morning, and I found it so bizarre, but obviously people are different. But they're just such rigid mindsets in some aspects. And I overheard a couple walking down, and the lady had said, "Oh, I'm really, really hungry. I think, it's about time for lunch." "Oh, what time is it?" And they looked, and it was 11:30. "Oh no, there's another half an hour yet." It's like, you're hungry, go eat. There's just such rigid mindset. And there's something about this here where I'm not saying that you're rigid mindset on your times you eat, but there's just a fluidity here. And I think you're recognizing something. Root of the matter is the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups are your dreams, options, choices, illusions. You guys rule the 12th house, subconscious. I always see like a very Neptunian energy with this one, the Hanged Man and the Seven of Cups. I think we spoke about this before. There was a reading, I'm sure it was you guys, and it was something like, is it a beautiful illusion or a true spiritual union or something like that? It feels like you've been lined up for spiritual unions. Definitely, there's an element of fate that surrounds your life here. But your dreams are becoming reality. And I think the more authentic you become, the more that this steps into place. Recent past, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Now, the Knight of Pentacles is somebody that's rigid. I feel like you've maybe have a set mindset of what needs to happen here. Whether this is somebody that's got a rigid thing over you, maybe this, we grow up, we learn to do certain things in a certain way, or to appease parents, grandparents, we want to go on a certain path. There's something about finding your true path here. The Hanged Man, you guys, like I say, is the 12th house. There's a mysticism about you. It's the realm of the psychic. And I think you're realizing now that to some, you will be a mystic. Others, you'll be crazy. To some, you will be wise. To others, they just won't hear you. And what this is, basically, and again, the Seven of Cups in the Osho Zen Tarot is called projections. You are merely a projection of others' current level of consciousness. And I think you're realizing this now. So what do we do with that information? We be ourselves completely, authentically. We be free. We care not of others' versions of you. And you express yourself exactly as you are. What you want is justice. You want balance. You want fairness. You want to succeed. And you want, the sword of truth. You want to speak your truth, and you want it to be reciprocated. What's coming in is the King of Swords. The King of Swords is an element of truth. The King of Swords speaks his mind. There's something very heavily leaning towards communication, maybe diving into the subconscious aspect. This could be seeking out a healer of some kind, a therapist. That's interesting as well. I got a quote in my head this morning, and I didn't really know how to take it at first. I had to really sit with it. And it was, a person's shadow aspects are darkest around their very best qualities. And I had to really, really sit with that one. And I feel like it's talking about maybe a possible manifestation to overcompensate for their insecurities or fears by, exaggerating positive qualities, which in turn may actually amplify a shadow, a perception of giving off possible arrogance, self-righteousness, and other negative aspects of human behaviour. It's very much a Jungian concept. Carl Jung does say, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life, and you will call it fate. How you see yourself is the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands, I feel like there's something that's just speeding up in you. I'm not too sure in what sense. I just feel like this could be, you just want to talk, just want to get everything out in the open. I do like to see the combination as I look down, dreams becoming reality with the Seven of Cups in the Eight of Wands. But there's something here that is just suggesting to just sit and surrender right now. Hangman is a card of surrender, it's a card of letting go. The Eight of Wands is Mercury in Sagittarius. We're currently in Mercury Sagittarius. We're currently in Mercury retrograde in Sagittarius. Until tomorrow, however, we're going to still have the shadow aspect. I believe this is an emphasis on Mercury retrograde, this energy, so there might be something coming back round. Maybe there's somebody reaching out. Maybe old things are coming to the surface. Retrograde is all about the rethink, revision, remind, recalibrate, whatever it is you want to however, see you as the Five of Pentacles. And I think that's just, we're talking about that aspect of you know, some will think you're amazing, others won't. It's also here just purely for me to give me an indication of the retrograde energy. The first retrograde of this year was in Taurus, and this is Mercury in Taurus. This is how this works. So it's indicating the retrograde period, but also it's also suggesting to me as well is this aspect of looking at your shadow. Because if we break down the Five of Pentacles, Mercury in Taurus, it's the Magician, card 1, the Hierophant, card 5. 1, 5 is 15, is the Devil, is the shadow. So there's something about you doing some sort of shadow work, balancing this, you know, and wanting that complete balance. Your advice is the Wheel of Fortune, that Jungian aspect again, you know, until you make the unconscious conscious, you will call it fate. There is something about a Jupiter went direct as well. We're talking retrograde. Jupiter went direct yesterday. Timed it for my birthday. Thank you, Jupiter. I was born on a Thursday as well, so I'm ruled by Jupiter. But there's just this energy of flow, of trust. I believe you're coming into a wish fulfillment. We haven't got the wish fulfillment cards here because I still think there's some sort of morality sort of aspect going on here. When you're seeing two sides of something that's changing, I will read morality to you in a second. I did this to somebody else as well. It was one of the extendeds, possibly. Either 2 or 3 days ago. But your outcome is the Seven of Wands. You're rising above the ego. You're actually winning in life, whether you recognise it a lot or not. At the moment, you do. We have the Queen of Swords. In the deck of the Osho Zen, it's called morality. But it's a very significant thing that's in there as well. And then we have the Two of Pentacles. Osho Zen is moment to moment. It's also joy in certain decks, and it's also change. It's also Jupiter in Capricorn. So the Wheel of Fortune meets the Devil. There's going to be some sort of shift that shows you some sort of shadow aspects to work with. I don't know what that is. It's going to be different for all of you. But there's something about diving into the subconscious. There's something about bringing the energy of the hidden so that you can find this balance, and then a divine partnership comes in with the King and Queen of Swords here. Again, if this person could already be in your life, but then you get on the same page. This doesn't have to be romantic. This could be anything. But I just believe that you're going through some sort of big shift here, and there's just going to be this energy of recognizing what needs to be done and just letting it go. And there's something about this waking up and just no longer, there's going to be this feeling of peace and enjoying the present moment, which is what the Two of Pentacles is all about. I think you're just letting the past go. No longer hurt, no longer mad, just at peace. That sweet spot in the middle of the lemma skinnet here. Present moment, perfect. Right, I want to see, interesting. Card 11, card 7, 117 is my little nod for Lord Ganesha. He's in the book, page 717, and he is the remover of obstacles and the god of new beginnings. So there's something that's shifting. Let's check out where the Devil is. And then this, like I say, there's just something about surrendering for now whilst we've got shadow energy of Mercury. And then one that comes out of shadow, which is around about the 20th of January, same time as Pluto moves into Aquarius. There's going to be a big shift for you here. So the Devil is with the 2 of Wands and the 10 of Wands. There is heavy burdens attached to whatever it is that you need to let go of. Whatever the shadow you've been shown is going to completely, you're going to feel great. I don't know what it is. Ace of Cups next to it. But if we look, you see yourself as the 8. 10 minus the 8 is the 2. So there's some shadow aspect here. Maybe something that you keep doing that you're expecting some sort of different results and it's not working. Maybe it's a process that needs just rethinking, rehashing. Think back to Mercury in Taurus. So Mercury in Taurus, Mercury retrograde in Taurus was roughly around about the end of April till about the middle of May of 2023. Something might have been significant. You might have started something, then stopped. Look into that. There's some sort of maybe shadow aspect here, fear of failure, fear of rejection, I don't know. There could be energies around you that are not quite... Yeah, I'm hearing... Oh yeah, it was quite a... Was it Fox and the Moon? How do I know a true friend? Asked the fox. And the moon replied, wait for darkness and see which stars still shine. So there's something about maybe recognizing the energies that are around you. You know, surrounding yourself with people that uplift you rather than deflate you. But yeah. Surrender to the process here, Pisces. You have the wheel. Yeah, that's what I was going to look at. Sorry, guys, I'm blabbering on there. The reason why I think a wish fulfillment's coming, because we've got the Hangman, we've got the Wheel of Fortune. Jupiter in Pisces is the 9 of Cups. So let's just check out the 9 of Cups before we go. Stop me blabbering on. Yeah, the opposite energy for you is Virgo energy, and it's with the moon. So there's definitely something about Moon in Hermit is you are good enough. There's possibly a feeling of not feeling good enough. Nine of Cups is the Knight of Swords and the Two of Swords. It's coming quickly, but the High Priestess won't let me tell you. High Priestess injustice here. What you want is justice. With the Two of Swords and the Moon in Libra. So there is a wish fulfillment coming. It's coming in quickly. I'm not allowed to tell you, which is what it is. Morality. Wow, I keep blabbering on. I was going to read morality to you, which is quite an interesting one. Oh, right, here we go. And it's something about judgments that I'm getting here. Okay, morality has restricted all the juice and energy of life to the narrow confines of her mind. It can't flow there, so she really has become a dried up old prune. Her whole manner is very proper and stiff and severe, and she is always ready to see every situation as black and white, like the jewel she wears around her neck. The Queen of Clouds lurks in the minds of all of us who have been brought up with rigid ideas of good and bad, sinful and virtuous, acceptable and unacceptable, moral and immoral. It's important to remember that all these judgments of the mind are just products of our conditioning, and whether our judgments are applied to ourselves or to others, they keep us from experiencing the beauty and godliness that lies within. Only when we break through the cage of our conditioning and reach the truth of our own hearts can we begin to see life as it really is. Do that, look at that shadow aspect, and you will be living in peace and joy in the present moment. And when you do that, everything comes. The wheel shifts, the Three of Wands turns upright, and we get the ships coming in. Okay. Happy New Year. In your extended, we'll look at what these ships are. And if you can join me, fantastic. If not, let me know if it resonates. Pisces, Sun in Aries, Venus in Scorpio, Libra, Mercury in Sagittarius, Mercury in Taurus, Sagittarius, Mars in Leo, Jupiter in Capricorn, Cancer, Venus in Aquarius, Moon in Taurus, Moon in Cancer, Mars in Capricorn, Wands, Pentacles, Swords, Cups, everyone's here. Those are your standouts. Take care. See you soon. Bye.